turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
2 killed as gunmen attack former minister's convoy. Now Mr. Osani, the former minister in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, was said to be on his way to his hometown in Nkor, Yako local government area, alongside the deputy governorship candidate of his state and others, when they were attacked. They narrated their ordeal in the hands of suspected assassins who were sent to kill him, particularly Usani, traveling on the Calabar-Kom Federal Highway in the afternoon around the BSL LGICs. That is it. We have been saying it, talking about the Cross River. Cross River is under siege. Gunmen mesmerizing that state as we are speaking. Yes. When we talk about this insecurity, we have been saying they think that, look, this insecurity is limited to a particular zone or region. No. The insecurity brought by the Fulani oligarchs, brought by the Buhari regime, has festered. It had diffused. You see, the insecurity pervades the entire nooks and crannies of the country. Nowhere is safe, we have seen it. And so, of recent, the Cross River is on the news for the wrong reason, talking about kidnapping, killings, and everything. So now Mr. Osani, the former minister, I think for Nigeria Affairs, I think that should be Osani. Yes. So now, while speaking about the incident, Osani said, even though he was spared from the attack, the government had taken 15 other persons and 2 innocent victims hostage and taken them into a nearby bush. The assassins didn't recognize the former minister of Nigeria Affairs correctly, so they wrongly thought the car in front of his car was his, and they shot the driver who was operating the automobile, which is how the man managed to flee the attack. He saw that it was simpler for them to misidentify him as someone else because he was driving his white luxury car and another vehicle of the same color was in front of him. Continuing, Osani revealed that as he was hiding in his car for safety, he saw the gunmen who were frustrated and disappointed that they couldn't get a hold of him kidnapped. No less than 15 people into the forest. Yes, Osani said, while he was hiding in his car, he saw the government kidnapping 15 people into the nearby forest. Now, talking about the Commissioner of Police, Sule Balarebe in the state, confirmed the news that it occurred between the axis of Akangba and Biase local government area of the state at about 4 p.m. on Friday. He said it started when a white Ford with registration number AAA41AQ was ambushed by the suspected kidnappers, killing the 2 yet-to-be-identified victims. You have seen it, kidnapping 15 persons. So if you trace it, you will see that these are Fulanis. Fulani people. The security agents will not put their name in the this thing they used to put IPOB. Yes. They're supposed to put their name there in the crime list. So that once this thing happens, they will say Fulani terrorist, Fulani herdsmen. Talking about the template, they used to put IPOB's name, the template, the crime template. Once the crime is committed, they don't need to go to look for the committer. We have said before, they will just put the name of the crime committed, and the committer is there already, and the IPOB will be mentioned. Once it happened in the southeast, any crime, police will say IPOB. Now the Fulani mesmerizing, herdsmen, terrorizing, bandits, killings everywhere. This is Cross River State. If you check well, you see that Fulani herdsmen, they have penetrated those places, they are killing people, kidnapping for ransom. You see, police commissioner will not say anything. He will not say anything. He will say he will do investigation. They will not mention anybody. They won't mention any group. They know that the Fulanis are killing people. They are responsible. Go and check. Go and check. You will see it. When they say they round up Nigeria, I think they were joking. We have said it now that the prelate of the Methodist Church in Nigeria, the prelate of Methodist Church, revealed this when he came out from their dungeon, from their captivity, along the Nugu Port Expressway, talking about the Lockman Agros. The man paid hugely, 100 million naira. Everybody's aware of it. And so, He revealed to us, said, look, the guys said they're buying weapons, they're acquiring ammunition, they want to round up the entire country. And what's happening? Look at what's happening in Abuja now. Nairobi designing. Is it not to make sure that the South doesn't, come up to that point? Buhari wants all the cabals, if you like, and because the man they call Buhari there, the man is not himself. That is fake Buhari. Fake Buhari. If it's not fake, what is happening in the country will not be happening. If the man is himself, like a man is supposed to be, control his environment, know what is happening around him, we'll not be hearing about presidency. This is the only regime that you hear presidency. You will not hear anything the president said. They will say the presidency. Since the beginning of the contraption, we have not had the nomenclature of the presidency, referring to the president. We used to hear, president said, the president will say, I will come here tomorrow. But this time around, since 2015, the presidency. Who is the presidency? The presidency is not one person. So that means there are cabals, like they have said before, governing Nigeria, not the man there that said it's Buhari. All right. So that is it. So they are plotting, the cabals we have said, they are plotting how to make sure that the Fulani continues in power, even after Buhari. They want to sustain themselves. And that is why you see queue everywhere. People suffering. The Emiloka is aware of what's happening. He is aware that they want to undermine him. They want to twist him. They want to sabotage him. That is it. He's aware. And he's fighting the fight of his life. Struggling. They have the powers. They have everything. And so, that is what is happening. We have said it. Nigeria, which way? You are at the crossroad. You are at the crossroad. You are laden, heavily laden. You are heavily laden. It is better you burn this Pekin you are carrying peacefully. Because if you go through operation, it will be disastrous. That's what we are talking about. Referendum. Let them this your Pekin peacefully. Let everybody go their separate ways peacefully through referendum. Because if you go through operation with this kind of, temperature and everything, it will be disastrous. It will be cataclysmic, honestly speaking. It will be like a conflagration of sorts, if not apocalyptic and Armageddon, and which we said is not in the best interest of anybody. Let's call a spade a spade. Fulani terrorists, they are killing people. Nobody will say anything. They will be there, the police, the army, they will not mention them. You will never see them mention them once. You will never, even when it is established that they are responsible, they will not mention their name.